back to my channel. Obviously we're into the new year, but the last few weeks I've been reflecting on 2021. It hasn't been the easiest year for me, but through reflection I've realised that I've learnt a lot, I've grown a lot, and I've also started healing, especially over the last 3 months whenever I just took myself away from Ireland and went to Spain and just had some time to myself. I really started learning more about myself and started healing and just gave myself that time. So this video I decided to do on 21 things 2021 taught me. So some of them are long lessons and some of them are short, but nonetheless I've learnt so much throughout 2021 about myself, about what I want to do with my life, about my own values, and lots of other things. So the first thing I really learnt, and I feel like everyone in the world needs to do this, is reading is one of the best ways to help you heal. Reading, number one, it's time by yourself, time just to get out of your own head and listen to another person's point of view about something. I only read 11 books in 2021, but each book I got a huge amount of information from, and I learned so much from each of them, and it really helped my healing journey. Obviously it doesn't heal you completely, but me personally, it really helped my healing journey. Number two is morning and nighttime routine is key for success, and I'm sure you've heard that before, but honestly it really is. It makes you 10 times more productive and it makes you feel like you've got your life together. Over Christmas my morning routine went out the window and I could really feel it, but we're getting back into the swing of things again, and nighttime routine is equally as important as a morning routine, so make sure to get that in place for 2022. Travel is huge for growth and finding your way. Obviously I haven't travelled that far. We only went to Spain last year. It's super difficult to travel at the minute, but I feel like I grew so much over the past 3 months of just being in Spain, absorbing a new culture, meeting new people, getting out of your comfort zone, and I really feel like over the past 3 months I grew the most out of the whole year. Number four is nothing comes from comfort zones. Get yourself out there. An example for me getting out of my comfort zone, which is very small, but I have anxiety, obviously, if you probably already know that, specifically social anxiety, so meeting new people, a lot of sort of things around that, which is weird because I love people and I have quite a big personality, but it's I find it difficult meeting people and meeting new people and stuff. And an example of me getting out of my comfort zone and making new friends was actually going to one of Ronan's matches. He played for the Marbella GAA team, and I went to one of his matches on my own, didn't know anyone except for Ronan obviously, and it was the best thing I did. I met so many great people, and if I didn't step out of my comfort zone I wouldn't have met anyone on my travels. Another one is take the risk and lose the chance. The biggest risk I took this year was going on my career break. I hadn't got that much savings at all, but I knew that I needed to do it. I knew that I needed to travel. I knew that I just needed out of the routine of the 9 to 5 that I had been working the past 5 years, and I knew I needed to spend some time just working on myself, and I reaped the rewards. I got my dream job, I met great people, I got to live in a new country. So yeah, take the risk or lose the chance. And number 6 is meditation is key for every aspect of your life. You know what, I'm not even going to explain it, just go meditate and you'll realise the difference it makes to every area of your life. Number 7, manifestation works. It really works. It got me out of my debt last year, which I will speak about in maybe a different video. It got me my dream job. It got me living in Spain in an amazing apartment. Everything that happened to me I visualized before it happened. I didn't know what my dream job was. During meditation I kept asking for direction. Whenever my spirit guide came down, I mean, anyone who's not into spirituality will be like, what is this fairy talking about? But when I met my spirit guide during meditation, which was my mom, I kept asking her for direction. I kept being like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Like, I felt like I was going through a quarter life crisis, turning 25, not having a clue what I was doing with my life, but just knowing that I wanted to travel. I wanted a job that helped, like, enable me to travel. I wanted to make a difference to people's lives. I wanted to, like, you know, just have an impact and a positive impact on the whole world. And then I end up getting my dream job. It really works, and if you don't believe me, just try it. Number 8, get rid of anyone who doesn't add value to your life. Anyone that doesn't believe in your dreams, anyone that is negative, anyone that doesn't add anything to your life, get rid of them. You don't need to explain to them why you're getting rid of them. You can just get rid of them and just you put yourself first. Number 9, talking about others only harms yourself. Like, if you're with your girls or your boys or whoever, your family, and you talk about someone else, they don't even know you're talking about them, and all you're doing is getting negative vibes, annoying yourself, and they don't even care. So talking about others only harms yourself. Number 10, you have control over your own destiny. You are the main character. Do not forget it. Number 12, when you feel sad, do something you love. Or dance. You cannot be sad when you dance. Like, every time running I felt sad, I put on the Alexa and I was like, some silly music, and we just danced, and you honestly just laugh at yourself. Like, you cannot be sad when you dance. Number 13, I love Ralph more than the world. If you don't know who Ralph is, it's my dog, and I literally am obsessed with that chick. Being uncomfortable can help with growth. It just, once you do something once, then you're fine and you'll do it again. So, like, say for example, I went to the football match, then I was able to go to running's next football match, and that helped me grow. It helped me make friends. It helped me realise that I'm being so silly, and it helped me realise that my thoughts are not facts. And you know what? A big lesson I learned this year is, with me personally, whenever I meet someone, I'm always like, what do they think of me? But they're thinking, what do I think of them? But instead of you being like, what do they think of me, you think, what do you think about them yourself? You think they look nice. Instead of worrying about what they think about you, you think about what you think about them. If that makes sense. That was actually a tongue twister. Sorry, that was off tangent, but that's another lesson. Number 15, if you want to reach your goals, you have to have discipline. And that's what leads me on to number 16, saying no is okay. So if you, like, that was a massive lesson I learned, and one of my managers that I worked with in Deloitte had a sign on her desk, and it said just say no. And you don't need to explain yourself. Like, that's the problem. I've actually been like watching YouTube videos and reading it in books about saying no, and how people start becoming so uncomfortable about saying no and feel like they need to explain themselves. But like, everyone should just accept that no means no, and it's okay to say no. Number 17, not everyone believe in you, but that's okay as long as you believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. You have to believe in yourself, you have to believe in your goals, and you have to believe in your dreams. And once you believe in yourself, you can do absolutely anything. Number 18, nothing is impossible. Nothing in this world is impossible. People be like, oh, such and such was so lucky. They started, you know, like say Ben Francis started Gymshark. But like, anyone could start a clothing brand and it could blow up like that. Nothing in this world is impossible. But you have to believe in yourself. And number 20, which is a massive lesson I learned in Spain. You have to fill up your own cup before you help anyone else, or before you do anything else. This is my little saying that I said running. What is the point in a dead iPhone? Absolutely 0 point. And what do you do to the phone to make it more useful? You charge it. So why do you not charge yourself? Why do you not fill up your own cup? Find ways that helps you feel the best version of you, and then you can help anyone else. So me filling up my own cup, before I do anything in the morning, I meditate for 10 minutes. I read 10 pages of my book and I do my gratitude and journaling. Then I have my peppermint tea, breakfast, and then I go on my laptop and do my work. Because if I don't do that, then I feel like beep and I'm useless. And I feel like the whole day, like especially over Christmas, I wasn't doing that. I didn't have my morning routine in place. I just felt like, ugh, you know what I mean? Number 21. The most important lesson I learned this year. You were born an original, so why die a copy? Be yourself. That's the one thing that no one else can be. If you take anything away from this video, I need to stop with my hands, but if you take anything away from this video, just remember that no one else is you, and that's your superpower. Cringe maybe, but true, yes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. That was just 21 things that 2021 taught me, and it taught me way more, but I narrowed it down to 21. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you could like it, subscribe it, do all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!